my beautiful bookish people. In this vlog of the reading rush you can expect, I'm not crying, you are. I should be reading, but what I am doing is watching YouTube instead. Oops. 2 hours later. I could be reading that book, or that book, but instead I'm reading some more Saga. And Mood. I'm not crying, you are. If you've read Saga, you know what part I'm at, and Lion Cat is by and far my favorite character so far. I just got to the part about my entire platoon. So today's Bookstagram challenge, I believe, is to take a photo with your current read and your pet. And as you can hear, Balder is in a mood today, and he's not having any of it, but I'll go ahead and take a picture in front of the cage with my book, I guess, and that'll just have to work. Yeah, I know, it's morning. You need to get your morning squeak on. It'll be great, little guy. Yeah. Voiceover Victoria here. This is me awkwardly trying to pose to recreate a book cover, which is another one of the Instagram challenges that was actually supposed to be for the first day, but I'm doing this all out of order, so oh well. But yeah, hopefully I will edit this soon, and if you want to see the final outcome, go check out my Instagram. Links in the description. And here's me working on The Near Witch while I was waiting for the library to ping me to say that my books were ready. So I just got to my library because we have the books that I had on hold just came through, and I forgot to check the little bookmark that they gave me with the new hours for service, because my library is doing this thing where they open up for like an hour or an hour and a half, and then they shut down for 30 minutes to an hour to clean everything down, to make stuff safer, and then they open back up again. And I just got here during the 1 hour break, which I believe is both for lunch and for cleaning, because it's a break from 12 to 1. It is 12:30. So I guess I'm gonna sit in my car for a while and maybe get caught up on some more booktube videos. In other news, Tyler is going to get coronavirus tested because he's not been feeling so great lately, and thankfully his work is really understanding, and they said, you know, if you have any of the symptoms, just go ahead and stay home and work from home. So that's what we're doing, and we found out that there happens to be a pop-up coronavirus testing site literally 2 blocks from our house. He only has a sore throat. There's a very good chance that it's allergy related because it's allergy season for us. But don't worry, I have a mask. I'm not interacting in close quarters with people, and I'm making sure that I'm using hand sanitizer whenever I do go out, and just absolutely minimizing the amount of exposure I have to do. With the library, everybody's wearing masks when you go in, and there's a plexiglass barrier in between me and the library workers, which is great. We love some good protection for our library people and our patrons. And the books that I pick up are in a separate holding area, and it's really easy for me to find them and then just turn them over briefly and then get them back, and then I'll go home, I guess. All right, so from the last clip where I was at the library, I just wanted to clarify that had Tyler been running a fever or showing any of the other symptoms other than a slightly sore throat and a little bit of a headache, then I definitely would be taking many more precautions, not going out whatsoever, having food delivered, all that jazz. But I really do think it's allergies. I'm really hoping it's allergies, because I don't think my immune system would be able to keep up and my body would be able to keep up with coronavirus, I think there's a very high chance I would get hospitalized and permanent damage from it, because I already have permanent damage in my lungs and my heart already, like my cardiovascular system doesn't quite work right. We don't exactly know what's going on there. So by now I should have contracted, oh, who's calling me? Oh, my husband. Hold on. Okay, so what I was saying before the phone call was that basically it's been a couple weeks for it to have incubated. If I'm going to show symptoms of it by now, I should have. And I don't think my immune system could handle it. So I really do think it's allergies. And I really do hope it's allergies. And I got my books. I'm super excited. I am really torn as to which one I'm going to read next, because I'm really loving Saga, and I also am really enjoying Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket is what basically all of my books for this week are supposed to be, but Saga's calling my name, so maybe I'll start with Fruit Basket and see how I do. And if I am just really feeling Saga, I'm going to switch books, and that's just going to be how it is. Alright, so I just finished volume 2 of the collector's edition of Fruits Basket, and it's pretty good. I'm still a little surprised at some points, because in some ways it seems progressive and in some ways it's really weird, where it still fits with what the characters are saying to a degree, because it's mostly around like boys wearing girls' clothing, and then like some of the boy characters go, "Oh, that's so shameful, why are you not embarrassed?" And the other character's like, "Well, what's wrong with it? It's fine, I checked it with the principal, we good." So yeah, that's a thing, that's a contrast that's being shown. But the rest of the story I'm really enjoying. We had a lot of really sad, heartfelt moments in this book, so maybe get some tissues if you plan to read it, because parts of it are really sad. Anyways, I think that's where I'm going to cut the vlog for today, so that I have time to edit and all that jazz. And I will be moving on, hopefully, to Collector's Edition Volume 3, which is what I actually had slated for this readathon, later on tonight, which I may or may not film, I don't know. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave me a heart emoji down in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!